Hello, Internet, and welcome back to another rousing session of Elegant Creatures. Yeah, if you're here with us live, hi, hey, chat, hi, hi, chat. I'm waving, like chat can see that I'm waving at them on my screen. Oh, but you can't. Hi. If you're joining us live, please, you got channel points. You know what to do with those. You're an adult. I don't even need to tell you what to do. Yeah, throw them in there. Give mini monologues. Name an NPC. It'll be fun. If you're not, you're on YouTube and in some time in the near to present future, hi. Thank you for checking out our content. There's a lot more of it, and you should watch all of it as well. Yeah. Jump into our Discord. I have a feeling a lot of outfits will be shared this evening throughout the Discord. So if you are a part of that, you may see those. Just saying, might be a good idea. Also, we have a wonderful community there, and we talk about all the stuff we have going on the channel. So bonus. Yeah, some housekeeping things. Next stream shall be our session 0 of our brand new game, Neon Gods. Val runs that one. I will let them tell you all about it, but we're very excited. That is at, because we moved it up, 9 Eastern, I believe. Yeah, so definitely come check it out. A couple of us are in that, and we have a brand new face joining us on the channel as well, so should be cool. Yeah, we're gonna go around. The illustrious cast shall introduce themselves. Please tell us who you are, where we can find you on the internet. And since last week, I don't believe I would be able to impress upon myself that it actually happened, except that I highlighted it because it was so bananas. Please tell me what you remember about what happened last time. I believe we start with Val.
Hello, everybody. I'm Val. You can find me at the Kraken's Crown on Twitter and Twitch. I'm here Thursdays through Mondays playing and running games. Like I said, mentioned on tomorrow, Friday the 13th, we'll be beginning our Neon Gods game. I will be running it loosely, facilitating it, co-facilitating. It's going to be kind of a collaborative experience, so we're going to try that out, see how it goes. And I'm ready to just yank back the reins if these others get too wild. I'm just kidding. It's going to be a lot of fun. But we are going to be playing Elegant. Yeah. Why is that the name of the system that comes to my mind? We're going to be playing Good Society.
I mean, we have played 3 seasons of a Good Society game.
I have this problem whenever I'm telling anybody the name of this system, I want to call it like Elegant Magics or Elegant Suffering or something like that. So, but yeah, we're going to be playing a hacked version of Good Society in a world inspired by the Wicked and Divine series of graphic novels. So come hang out with us tomorrow, 9 o'clock Eastern time for that. Tonight, I'll be playing Leah, who is the Oracle, and things I remember from last session. Everybody, no, everybody's not going to work there. Well, Leah got everyone drunk. I'll just go basic. Let everybody else figure out more minute details than that. Leah got everyone drunk.
I mean, Leah also had some big news at the end. I mean, you could maybe talk about that if you wanted to.
Yeah, Leah got everyone drunk, and then Leah banged the Queen of Mirrors.
There we go. Well done. Thank you. Ooh. I believe next is Savvy.
It's me. Hi. I'm Savvy. I'm at Savvy Seaworth on the internets, mostly on Twitter, where you can find my streaming schedule pinned to the top of my page. I'm here Thursdays through Mondays, either playing in games or running them. I run 2 games on this channel. One, Blades in the Dark, on Sunday afternoons, called Duskwall's Dead, and we're doing assassin stuff, and it's really fun. And then on Monday, I run a Dungeons & Dragons game in Strixhaven called The Queer Chronicles of the Strixhaven Quartet, and it's also really fun. And you should join us for those. You won't regret it. You might regret it a little bit, but only a little bit. Mostly it's great. No, you won't regret it. They're really fun. And yeah, and I'm playing in the new good sighting tomorrow, and some other stuff too. Tonight, I am playing Juno, who is the wolf. And last time, Juno threatened to bite a man's arm off and then got a puppy.
Yeah.
Out of a magic box.
Yeah. We'll get more into the puppy in a bit. You have not yet named the puppy.
I'll think about it.
The adorable little terrier puppy that popped out of a very highly sought after magical box. You know, like you do. Next up is Alex.
Hello, I'm Alex, OMG It's Some Guy on the Internets. I'm here Tuesdays where I'm either running our Masks game Squire Squad or playing in our new Stars Without Number game, where I'm a psychic himbo bunny boy courtesan. Or I'm here Thursdays in this game, sometimes Saturdays running our Pathfinder 2nd edition game there, or in the Sunday game being an assassin. And then also Sundays over on LB Hack'em-Up's channel and the shenanigans over there. But for this game, I am playing Max Dalton, who is the veteran. And I wasn't here last time, so... Oh. I mean, I watched the VOD. Do you want me to say something that happened?
Yes, please. Again, Alex, not even having been here, probably took better notes than any of us, as we were just saying.
Yep. I feel like this is maybe a thing that needs to get addressed at some point. Gus summoned a bunch of little tiny demons at one point, and everyone kind of just was like, huh, that's a thing.
What? What? No one saw. I think Sandy saw that at best.
Sandy did say that, I believe.
I sure did. 100%.
Just sipping tea, like, huh?
He told Juno.
Mm-hmm. Juno knows.
And
also.
Juno told Leah.
Yeah, Juno told
So
Leah.
everyone knows at this point.
So everyone knows. So everybody knows.
Hi, everybody. I'm RJ. You can catch me at RJ282 on Twitter and Twitch, where I tweet about the nerdy things of my life and sometimes stream with my friends. Normally, you can catch me over at the Indoor Adventures on Mondays and Sundays. Mondays as a Shatterkai wizard who has a lot of anger issues, and he's been bottling it up for 18 levels, so that's gonna be fun. And on Sunday as a quote-unquote tiefling rogue who's been turned into a toy by a hag, and now he's gonna try and 1v1 a hag familiar. It's fine. Other than that, I'm here on Thursdays, of course, but we'll talk about that in a bit. Here on Saturday morning, or no, Saturday, where it's every other Saturday, where we do Star Power and we do Pathfinder. It's fine. I'm okay. I'm not tired. Finally, Sunday morning over at the Hype Albums channel, where I play another 5e campaign where I'm a medic and he's a dad now. Little Azamar, half Azamar, half Wanty babies. The little Quetzalcoatls.
That's
They're
flippin'
triplets,
adorable.
Ugh.
Triplets, Lord.
But speaking of which, I am, of course, Gus the Spectre. Today, no, I can't recall anything noteworthy that Gus did during the session. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. You want to try that again?
At the end of the session, Gus revealed to everyone while they were standing in a graveyard that he has not been truthful to everyone.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Y'all can decide who's there.
Well, considering everything else is going to be like very light and funny, pretty sure we're gonna start there this evening. So
What? It could be a flashback.
be prepared. Awesome. Anything else you remember that Gus did? Or anything you recall?
There's some science. I'm pretty sure Gwen blinded him with science.
I believe that did happen.
Now, the kids are calling it these days.
That's what they call it, huh? Science?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Like good
I
herb
guess
science.
Gwen is an official Ghostbuster now.
That good herb science.
Bustin'.
Thank you, RJ.
Oh.
What do you got?
Gus is the Spectre, but that also makes him a Poltergust.
Oh no, he's not that much of a chicken. He's pretty brave.
Poultry Gus.
I'm
But,
moving on
it was
from
great
this
hanging out with you
multi-tiered.
guys. It was hanging out with you guys. But
Wally, save us, please.
what's up, y'all? It's me, Wally, your favorite non-binary slime best friend on the internet. You can find me on here is my only weekly game I'm in right now. Just follow me on Twitter at WALE132. You can just follow me there to find out what other stuff I'm doing. I have a lot of stuff in the works that I'm doing that are like one shots and everything. So yeah, follow me there. You can find out what I'm doing there. And I play Sandalphon the Imp. And what I remember from last time is that let's see. Oh, right. Sandy let down his guard down just for a bit and revealed that he has a rivalry with Leon, who's the coolest of the group. So that was that. Yeah.
I'm remembering ending tableaus at the very least. Leah getting dragged into the Queen of Mirror's bedroom. Juno and Sandy curled up on the couch watching The Adventures of Milo and Otis, if I'm not
That's
mistaken.
a really good movie, by the way. I think you should all watch
It's an adorable film. It really is. Max, we have to figure out where you ended up too, I think. Yeah, we gotta figure out what happened with Dad. And yes, Gus informed us all in a graveyard, which is so Gus, that he had not been entirely truthful with your crew. I'm sure we'll fill in the rest along the way. Hey! Okay, if we're going to a graveyard, sadly, I think we need to change up the music a little bit.
I picked a
Goodbye,
name for
feeling
the dog.
happy.
No
You
more
also
bangers.
need to figure out a name for the dog.
I picked one.
Is it Steven?
No, Juno's been calling the dog Tetsuya. Which is a very specific reference. Because I think that Juno probably really likes Kuroko no Basketball.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I feel like
Now-
that's something
now
that
I
Juno would
picture-
like.
Now I picture the dog looking like just that tiny little husky puppy with the big blue eyes.
Yeah, he's little.
Small.
So she calls him two sometimes. Because
Yeah.
dog and Kuroko is Tetsuya too.
I love that so much. There we go.
He's a little guy.
He's a little guy.
He's a little guy.
terrier guy. Gus,
Hello.
please set our scene here. You have brought... Honestly, at this point, I'm just assuming everybody to the local graveyard. For what purpose?
It's a graveyard in the Moon Quarter. I imagine it's not really that fancy, but it's well kept, to be sure. There's probably like a placard in the middle that lists people who were lost during the convergence of worlds. And off to the side, there is a set of Grave of 10. Gus is currently standing in front of one that reads Augustus Castillo. And in his hands, he has a bottle of some nice brandy. Walks over to another one and just takes a knee and puts the bottle down. So there are some things that I'm gonna need to come clean to all of you about. When the group and I went out to the jungle, that's kind of where my memories start to get fuzzy. And even before that, it's kind of hard to remember things. When I came back, I was lost wandering around the outskirts of Moon Quarter, and that's when Juno picked me up. I didn't recognize her at first. There was a few moments of confusion. And then she started talking, and then I started remembering everything about her, at least. And then she took me over to their house. I saw Max. Started remembering things about him, too. And then I saw a picture of Sam. And I started remembering bits and pieces of what happened in the jungle. I think it was an angel that... Well, someone from the angels that sabotaged the group. The last thing I remember was this golden light. Next thing I knew, I had a dagger in my side. Someone was standing in front of me. As my vision kind of went, I saw them jerk. They got hoisted into the air. I think there was something else. It's difficult, my current situation. I was planning on going back in and finishing things. Maybe find some remnants of the old group, bring them back so people have something to grieve.
Gwen kind of pops in. Is that all you mean by finishing things?
I have this nagging suspicion that whatever took out our group is still alive in there. So when I mean finish things, I really mean finish things.
You think an angel killed Sam?
No, I know. It was just one of them, too. Middle of the night, while we were resting.
I see. Well, just gives me another reason to hate those sanctimonious piece of shits.
There might be also others out there, like, that I've forgotten. It's a big city, and I figure I knew a lot of people.
Others out there?
Like, initially with you, Gwen. It's not that I didn't want to tell you I was dead. I think it was because I'd forgotten you existed.
She takes that as best she can.
What are you gonna do?
Do some research first. I'm not going back in her blind. Maybe see if I can't find out who put the hit out on us.
I can put my ear to the streets if you want, Gus. I have a way of getting information, even things about those halo-wearing assholes. I know a guy or two.
Thanks, Andy.
Yeah, you think your guy's gonna know anything about all this?
My my guy.
Do the rest of us not know about Kumail?
No, I think you probably do. I don't think that's something Leah necessarily kept a secret.
Okay,
It's just being purposely obtuse right now.
sure. Okay, but yeah, you know the one who you mostly work for. What's his name? Cammy or something?
Well, Cam, yeah, maybe. It doesn't really run with a lot of other angels as far as I know. So,
That might be better. Means he's less likely to cover for their asses.
sure. Yeah. I'll ask him.
There's another thing you can do for me, Leah, if that's possible.
Sure.
Gus unbuckles his sheath and holds up the silver dagger. You can do the whole like psychometry thing, right?
Yes.
Could you look into this for me?
I'm not gonna say I told you so, but I kind of told you so, right?
Yeah,
Listen.
this isn't really the time.
Yeah, I can look into it. Like right now in the graveyard, or
Yes.
like okay, all right. Atmospheric, at least.
I do believe that you have a debt. I owe you a debt now.
Okay.
Unless you want
Yeah.
to do this out of the
No,
goodness of your
I
heart.
think that I think that that checks out for me.
All right.
Do I have any debts with? Yes, you now owe me 2 debts. Okay. We don't have to do anything else for taking a debt, right? That's all we do. Okay, it's just cashing it in. We gotta do shit.
Exactly.
All right. Just kind of like clear if you move the. Actually, that headstone's probably gonna work best. It sets up on like a flat headstone. Puts the dagger.
Who's?
I don't know. Some randoms. Nobody ever knows here. Not gonna
Okay.
use somebody's. Not gonna desecrate somebody's headstone like that. Just like.
Just checking.
Pardon me. Just gonna borrow this for a second. Please don't haunt me.
Oh, you're fine.
I'm just imagining Leah doing the pushing the zombie back down into the grave.
Perfect.
I've been watching too much One Piece. Okay, yeah. I will use my psychometry.
All right.
So
That's
we need
a roll with
spirit.
spirit.
Yeah.
Go for it.
All right. Now my digital rolls have been going very well lately.
That was on roll 20, though.
That was on
Was
roll
that
20.
on roll?
Am I gonna
Roll has been a son of a bitch.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I don't know.
I don't know. Val was rolling pretty hot as the DM for Star Power.
I was, but again, my DM powers don't translate so well.
They don't translate to
my
playing.
player
Just
I can
stuff.
attest to that, too. Just pretend.
That'll be an 8.
Hey, okay. Still a hit.
So on a 7 to 9, I can ask one question
Okay.
from the list. What is it that Gus wants to know?
Any information pertaining to what happened that night that they got ambushed?
Okay. So then I think the best one is going to be, what secrets or mysteries has this object been privy to?
At the risk, every hashing, several things that we've already discussed. The same sort of mind-boggling flashes, Leah, that you received looking at the box. Even looking at the pendant, you receive a very similar vibe from this dagger. As if this has seen every possible secret, and then some.
Yeah, it sort of jolts back.
Oh, hey.
1 second. One day I'm gonna touch something and it's not gonna melt my brain. Okay. Long story short, ask again later. With the exact whodunit, I don't get that. I did get. Stop shaking me. I did get the same sort of vibe that I got with the box, and that wasn't fun. Gus, I think you've done the thing so I can see you, but I can't hear you right now.
So there's a puppy in the dagger.
Maybe. Probably not, but maybe.
Thanks for trying, Leah.
Yeah, where did you get this again?
It was on my persons when Juno found me.
Okay.
Belts it back on. But yeah, those are my short-term goals for the foreseeable future.
Fun.
I don't know how much I can do to help. I mean, if you ever want to go through some of your old stuff, I mean, I still have a lot of that. Maybe something might trigger a memory or something.
In happier news, I'm starting to feel like more like myself, you know?
I'm going with you.
I'll do what I can to help you out. If you want, I can also protect that little dagger of yours. I do dabble in the safety and smuggling of items, so
I can also keep it safe.
I'll think about it. I just need someone to keep the bar safe and to keep Otis safe.
Bar sounds like a lot of work.
Otis is going to be safe at the house. Dagger might be safe there too. And before you go into the jungle, I know someone who knows the jungle, so I should get in touch with them, see what they know.
That's some scary stuff. I do not envy y'all for having to go into that jungle. That's gonna be rough. I'm gonna go get a drink.
Juno, we can clear out if you want. You know, like a minute or two.
Oh, you don't have to leave. I was gonna
You sure?
go see my parents.
Juno heads down a ways.
Just kind of wanders.
Where are Juno's parents?
They're a little ways down, I think, like a couple of rows over, on their own plot with like a big, like one big headstone for both of them.
What about the rest of you?
Max is cleaning whatever minuscule bits of stuff have gotten on Sam's grave. And I don't think it's a big combined headstone, but there is also one for Maureen's grave right there that he also tidies up.
Gus is gonna hang out at the memorial.
Sandy is going to he's going to hang out at the memorial. It's almost pretty much just like a cat would do, where they share a space with you but won't admit that they're actually, accompanying you. That's what he's doing there. He's just sharing the space with Gus in case he needs to say anything, or it just feels like he's just ready to do his own brand of comfort if it comes up.
Leah stands there awkwardly for about 2 minutes, feels very uncomfortable, and then leaves.
That's so Leah. Any other conversations or activities here?
Juno's just sitting and singing under her breath. I don't know that anybody can hear her if they're not right next to her, but...
I think that's a good little tableau to leave that scene on. All right. Man, anyone that came in here and was expecting all of the date night stuff must be royally confused right now, so...
Coming up.
Yeah.
Sid, why are you calling me out like that?
Okay, I'll change it back to our favorite song ever. Job well done. The Rankle Farm is open and in business, in no small part to all of you. Unless anyone wishes to go through anything that happened, immediately the next day, feel free. Otherwise, I was gonna cut to some time passing. Yeah. Surprisingly enough, it's the first time we're gonna do this shit after 10 sessions. Time shall pass. I believe several of you have some moves that would qualify here.
Yep.
Who would like to do those?
I can do mine. It's pretty straightforward. So I have one called Comes with the Territory.
All right.
That's if you actively patrol your territory when time passes, which of course Juno does.
Naturally.
You roll with blood and see how things are going.
Okay.
We'll see. Okay, that's a 10.
Okay.
So on
What
a
do you got on
10
10 plus?
plus, Your territory is secure and trouble is at a minimum. Take +1 ongoing when you hit the streets in your territory.
Excellent. Definitely make note of that.
Mm-hmm.
So, after some less than easygoing times, seems things are pretty calm in the Lunar Quarter.
Okay, I guess I'll roll mine.
Do it. What you got?
So mine is foretellings before each turn, or each faction turn, or at the start of the game. Wait, are we doing faction turns? Is that what's going on now?
Uh-huh.
Okay, just making sure. Okay, so I roll with spirit, and then this is like some fate, destiny kind of sort of stuff. So I guess it's
I
mostly
like
going to be on you to tell me what happens.
Okay.
All right. Damn. It's a 13.
Woo! Okay.
Okay, so on a hit, I pick one of the options below, and after the faction turn, the MC will tell you what your prophetic tools have revealed. So I get to choose. I'm not going to read through all these. There's a lot.
That's cool. Tell me what you want.
I'm gonna say fate has provided an opportunity to fulfill your role for your benefactor. The MC will tell you how to seize it.
Okay. Noted. And that's after the faction turn, yes?
Yes, after the faction turn, then you get to reveal to me the specifics of it.
Okay. Okay. Good to know.
I don't like that.
You shouldn't. No. Who else has a turn?
I will go for mine. Is business as usual. When time passes, or at the start of a game, roll mine. On a hit, your usual operations provide an opportunity to advance one of your schemes or generate a new one. And on a 10 plus, I get some fancy stuff.
Bonus stuff. Go for it.
Oh, I got it. What is my mom? Oh, yes, I got a 10.
Woohoo! What'd that do?
So, I get to, my operations provide an opportunity to advance one of my schemes or generate a new scheme. I'm going to generate a new scheme.
Okay.
This scheme is to methodologically find every single angel, find the angel that killed Gus and make their life a living hell. I want to rob them of all of their autonomy. I want them to take away all of their freedom because they robbed the life of someone I care about, and that does not sit well with me.
Oh shit.
I don't want this person to die. I don't want this person to go into jail. I just want them to suffer and be at a point in their life that they cannot get out of.
Okay.
And I get to choose one of these 3 extras. One is a loyal customer reveals the secrets of a powerful NPC, my choice. An NPC who owes me a debt appears to make good on their obligation. Or a status 3 NPC of your circle offers you a debt for your services.
Okay. What do you think?
I'm gonna go with a status 3 NPC of my circle offers me a debt for your services.
Okay. All right. I gotta play with that one. But go ahead and put together your scheme. You have a couple of choices to make in that one, I believe.
I do.
I will let you do that. You tell us when you got it. All right. Anyone else have a faction during faction time move?
Not aside from the city moves.
No? Okay. Is there anything non-mechanical that y'all would like to get up to during this time?
I think with all this talk, Gus is gonna try and commune with one of his anchors.
Okay.
He's
Which one?
in Max and Juno's house, and he has like laying on the floor. He has Otis up in the air. It's like, what makes you so important? It's a cat. They're all self-important. But...
True.
So I roll with Spirit on a hit. Anchor soothes my fractured psyche. Clear 2 trauma. On a 10+, my communion reveals a way the anchor might be resolved. Clear all trauma. On a miss, I only clear 1, and something threatens the anchor, interrupting my meditation. It could be a laser pointer.
What a threat. Alright, roll it.
Or a vacuum.
Many options.
That is an 8. That's a hit,
Okay.
I believe. So I clear 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, on a hit. No, on a hit, clear 2. That's it. Cool.
Okay. So I think you go to 0 trauma then. You're a traumaless boy? Oh my god. I didn't think that was possible.
Oh no, there'll be trauma. Don't worry.
Don't worry, it'll be back.
Next session.
Okay. Okay.
So I have to mark for my scheme. I have to mark a circle. What circle did we say the angel would be part of?
Power.
Power.
Okay, so I'm going to mark the power circle.
Okay.
That's the circle that the scheme is focused on, and the 2 complications. One is going to be steal something from a secure location.
Okay.
And you require an unreliable or untrustworthy co-conspirator.
Okay. Good to know. Sid is making notes for future schemes of her own. Okay. Excellent. Yeah, give me an idea of what you just, do in your off time. When, shit isn't getting real.
Gus basically tends the bar. He has outlawed what were they singing last time?
Total Eclipse of the Heart.
Total Eclipse of the Heart, yeah.
Yeah. There's one play up for the night. And when that play is gone, he will disable that track from the fucking karaoke machine.
That hits me deep in my soul, because that's exactly what we had to do when I went to the karaoke bar. And no Creed. That was a personal rule. No Creed. Period. The end.
If you're singing karaoke, you are not allowed to have a gin drink.
I'm offended. How dare?
Don't worry, I like.
How do you think I got through working? No, anyway.
Yeah, I imagine it's like it's one of those King of the Hill style like openings where it's just a bunch of patrons flooding in, flooding out. Sometimes like his friends will come into the bar. But yeah, that's Gus.
What's Max up to?
Yeah, so I think he is starting to train the children that are now his workshop assistants. And in doing so, I think is also going to attempt to do the my true artist thing, where it's present a valuable or rare gift you've created to status 2+ NPC of a circle. But I don't know how many NPCs we know that would fit that bill.
Status 2 or higher?
Yeah.
I mean...
Queen of Mirrors?
I mean, yes, definitely the Queen.
Camille?
I would say Cam is probably, 2. And...
Okay. Yeah, Camille could be a good one, because it this gives me +1 ongoing to my status with that circle until after time passes. So
I mean, the mother of monsters, but I don't think you've precisely met her yet, so...
Nope. So I guess Max would at some point ask Leah, what sort of things does Cam want?
That's a complicated question.
And let me be clear, I mean something that I can put together in my workshop.
How good are you with wardings?
I mean, that's kind of a combined effort with Juno and I, but can definitely
Either
whip something
that
up.
or like a really big gun.
Yeah, no, I'm not giving him a really big gun, so something for warding.
Yeah, that'd probably be best. He's a little paranoid like that, so... Yeah. Maybe make it decorative. His office is really lacking any sort of decoration.
Alright. You know, I'll come up with something.
Like a fountain.
I'll see what I can manage.
Or a base. Oh, he just wanders off thinking about what sort of decorations she could add to Cam's office, because it's bleak as hell.
It's nothing. Like it's beyond minimalist. There's nothing in there.
Okay, so then whenever I make something in the workshop, you know, the MC tells you, sure, no problem, but in them 1 to 4 of the following, it's going to take you amount of time of work or recovery time. First, you'll have to summon, build, or construct blank. You'll require the services of blank to complete it. You require a rare and expensive ingredient or material. It will only work for a short time and may be unreliable. It's going to mean exposing anyone nearby to serious fallout. Your workspace lacks blank. Add this and you'll be able to complete it. It will require a part of yourself to complete it, or you must journey to blank in order to complete it. And this is page 49 of the quick start.
And it's got to be 2 of those, you said?
1 to 4.
1 to 4. I'm going to say you are attempting to build a warding of some kind. A decorative warding. Okay. We shall say you're gonna require the services of a wizard. They're gonna have to, at the very least, consult with you on how to make this happen. And I'm gonna say you're gonna need to journey to... Okay. You're gonna need to journey to our lovely little plane portal the only one that allows you to shift off of this plane otherwise. You're gonna need to go there and get at least a piece of the material that has been constructed with. You're gonna need that for this.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I think Max had gathered the kids to help with the project, and then after realizing all this, like, here's a chunk of wood and a whittling knife. Make some ducks. Just like sets them something much less dangerous than all this is gonna be.
Oh my god. You've still employed the small children, dear God. Okay. Cool. Tight. Okay. Great. Leah, your peerings through the veil. You've secured a great contact through the Queen, in more ways than one. But Kamale still needs distributors for this project that they're working on. You're not sure why. You have the distinct feeling that you need to seek out Mia. The lovely, kind courtesan that you somehow convinced to leave previously in the Queen's chambers.
Okay.
You have the distinct feeling that she could help. You get flashes of a handshake, even. I'll say that.
Okay. Gives me something to do during my faction turn. I'm adding something to my notes, y'all.
I did it. I win. I've won Urban Shadows, guys. Thanks so much for joining it. No. All right. For the piece de resistance, I believe some of you intended to blow off some steam. Maybe go out. Do something. A lot to do here in Concord. What are you up to?
Sandy is he doesn't show up at Max and Juno's place in like his normal form. He actually shows up in his cat form, and like they hear like someone tapping against the window.
Juno, you're tapping.
Maureen?
You just see that hairless cat looking through the window.
Oh. Hi, Sandy. Opens it. What are you doing?
Oh, he like walks in and then like sits on the counter. Yes. So I was wondering if you would like to go out on a date tonight, if you aren't busy.
With you?
Yes, with me.
Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
Oh, wonderful. I will give you some time to get ready. I could meet you back here later if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll change.
Wonderful. Good. I will go change also. Don't think going on a date with a cat is quite of a social faux pas.
I guess.
If you'll excuse me, tell Maxford I was here and give him my wishes, please.
Okay. I mean, he's here. I'm sure he'll be here later too.
Yes, and yes, date. I will be back soon. And he turns around to hop out the window, and he accidentally trips and falls like the cat when it falls off a counter. So you just see him just go.
Juno pretends like she didn't see it.
And he just hops up, and you see him hop from the ground to a tree branch and just roof hop away.
Juno immediately calls Leah.
Yeah, hold on. The sound of a door shutting, thumping in the background. Yeah.
I need help.
When?
Now, it's an emergency.
Okay. Like I should bring a gun emergency or?
No.
Okay. Where are you at?
Home.
Is Max not there?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be there soon.
Okay, great.
Leah comes over. Dressed like she was at the club.
You were right.
I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Neither does Leah.
Amazing.
Okay. You were right.
I was right about what?
Sandy asked me on a date.
Ha! Told you.
I have something to wear and I need to know if it's appropriate.
Well, that would be a problem if it was.
I mean, for a date.
Exactly.
You're my best source on this, okay?
All right. Show me what you got.
Okay. Juno's gonna go change.
What'd she come out wearing the first time?
No,
because you know it's gonna be more than once.
She has one outfit that she really likes that she's always afraid to wear.
Okay, we're not doing a montage.
Oh, we can do a montage, but it's all jeans and tank tops. It's just jeans
Yeah,
and different
it's just
tank
a bunch of
tops.
times no.
I just don't have that much nice stuff.
I'm gonna take every pair of jeans out of that room.
I
Hold
need
on.
them.
Just comes out just jeans flying out of the closet.
They get ripped.
Not this, not this, not this.
A lot.
Definitely not this.
It's not my fault.
There's a pile of clothes on the bed, and Leah sits on top of it and says, "All right, anything else in there?"
That's one thing.
Come on, go.
Fine. Juno puts on her nice outfit.
What's her nice outfit?
I'm gonna post a picture in the Discord because I've been holding on to this picture for a week. So it's a crop top and a skirt. Part of it is solid black, so it's a bralette top and a short black skirt, and then the rest of the skirt and the overlayer is this black mesh with lace on it, and she wears boots, heeled boots with it, and a wide brim black fedora. I'll post a picture. I'm putting it in the Discord. And spoilers also.
She comes out. Leah just goes,
You hate it.
No, I just...
Don't like it?
No, there's one thing that bothers me is that, so you have style. You just choose not to use it.
I get dirty a lot, okay? I spend a lot of time outside and running around and doing a lot of stuff, and I don't like to spend money on clothes if they're just gonna get messed up.
Well, maybe you should do those things less and wear stuff, shit like this more. You look great.
I feel silly.
No, seriously. You look like a bombshell. Like, whatever you got going on right now, you need to get like 6 more of them.
Thanks.
If money's the issue, I can get a loan from Cam.
No, I spend a lot of time running around the neighborhood. I can't do that in a skirt.
That feels like a negative attitude to have. It's the 21st century. You can wear whatever you want while you kick ass.
I know, but I'd like to be practical about it.
Well, you don't have to be practical tonight.
No, I guess not.
So where are you going?
I don't know.
Well, don't come back too early.
That's a weird thing to say.
I'm just sort of giving you the anti-parent speech.
Yeah, I don't want to think of you as anything even close to a parent.
Good. Like a kick-ass older sister.
No. Well. No. You've asked me to make out with you too many times for that.
Okay, like a cool college roommate that you sometimes hook up with.
Okay.
Cool. All right.
Please don't say that around Max.
No, never. So, what now? Makeup.
I don't really do that.
Sit down.
Okay. Please don't use whatever you used last time. I think I'm allergic to it.
Okay, I'll not use that then. I was silver. Yeah, that would explain it.
Where do you get makeup that has actual silver in it?
I know a guy.
Go keep him away from me, please.
Okay. And Leah will spend the next bit putting makeup on Juno. Unless there's anything else Juno wants to talk about here. It's just more ranting like that.
My face feels heavy.
Good. That means it's working.
Seems counterintuitive, but okay.
What do you think?
You're really good
I
at
can
that.
say unequivocally, you look hot, Juno.
Yeah, you're good at that.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So don't pick at it.
No
Okay.
stitches.
No wiping your face. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna just stick these in. Where's your bag? You have a bag, right?
I have a backpack.
No, bag.
I have a duffel bag.
No. All right. Leah takes hers, dumps it out, puts some stuff in it. You can borrow this. Borrow. I want it back.
Okay.
All right. It's a very good knockoff. There's only one person to say that makes knockoffs that good, so. I put extra in there. If you smudge your face, then go to the bathroom, touch it up. I don't think even you can mess it up that bad.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
That was meant to sound a little sarcastic.
I know. I invented sarcasm.
That's not true.
I'm pretty sure it's true.
No.
All right. You need any other talk throughs? You know how this works? Have you gotten the birds and the bees talk?
I was married.
I'm joking.
Sometimes I think you forget.
I know it's been a while, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You're just hanging out with a friend. Think about it that way.
Okay.
Do you have protection?
Leah.
Better to have it and not need it than need it and
Leah.
not have it. What?
No, why would I?
Okay. Like I said, have, not need not have.
You're weird.
Yeah, it's kind of my defining personality trait.
No, your defining personality trait is pretending like you're a bad bitch when you're not.
Excuse you.
You said it.
That hurts.
No, it doesn't.
Honestly, after everything I've done for you tonight.
You talk a lot when you're drunk, okay?
We don't. That is a sacred time. Okay. Like confession. We don't talk about the things we say when we're drunk.
I'm not Catholic. And I would never say that to anybody else.
All right, fine. Maybe I care a little bit more than I like to pretend I do. Okay.
You spend way too much time on your makeup to not care.
You're getting real personal here, Jay.
Now you know what it feels like to hang out with you.
I'm rubbing off on you. I'm very proud.
I hope not.
So, enjoy the date. I'm probably gonna pop over to, check in on some stuff in the Fae stuff. We'll see that later.
What?
I might go over to the court.
Again?
Yeah, they have like parties every night.
Oh.
And may have said I was gonna go back and just
And see the queen?
maybe if she's there.
I just didn't think you slept with people more than once.
Yeah, not usually. She's a queen, Juno.
I know.
At the very least, I have to steal something.
Well, if you're gonna steal something, steal that weird statue that we found.
But it's heavy. Okay, I'll
Probably
try.
means there's something else inside it, so really you're stealing two things.
Yeah.
You shouldn't steal anything.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no, it's more of like a business thing than, anything else.
Oh, she's paying you?
No.
Oh.
No. You might get dinner though.
I bet that would be nice.
Yeah. This is weird.
What?
Just talking about dating and stuff, it's weird.
You always want to talk about it with me.
Yeah, and you always say no, which makes this weird. So we'll talk about it after debrief, after the dates.
Unless it's gonna be weird.
No, I want to know the details.
I thought you might.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll call you, I guess.
Okay. Goes in for a hug. I'm very proud of you.
Okay.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
That's not possible.
Leah leaves.
I love it. What are the rest of you doing? As Juno preps.
Sandy unapologetically shows up at the psychopomp like he did last time, where he just busted in the door and just shows up, slams the doors open, walks inside, sits at the bar like this.
Gus is hauling a crate of like some bottles past a door frame and stops. And oh, hey Sandy. When Sandalphon like turns his head, Gus is not wearing his usual outfit.
Looks him up and down.
He's wearing a light jacket with a black V-neck shirt underneath, black jeans, and a pair of nice Doc Martens.
What's this going on here?
Gwen and I tried a few things, and apparently burning offerings to the dead gives them the stuff.
Oh, really? So, do you now have more than one outfit?
More or less, yeah. And I'll post that in GGK shows. The inspiration of it, anyway.
You want your fashion sources? Become part of our Discord.
Oh no, he's hot.
Oh, no, he's hot.
Like, Sandy looks at him for a while and just goes, "Oh, I see. You have a very basic fashion style."
I would like to say I'm minimalist, but okay, pop off, I guess.
I suppose that's what people say to make them feel better. Okay, Gus, being that you are my business partner, yeah, that's a word we're calling for it. I asked Juno out on a date.
There's the clinking of bottles as he puts the crate down on the bar and goes, wait, no, that's bad. Lowers it down to the ground. Elbow on bar, fist on face, leans in. Oh, you did you?
Yes, I did. Why do you sound so humored by this?
No, I just, I thought you both got along like cats and dogs.
Oh, ha ha. First of all, that is just a myth. Second of all, the movie Milo and Notice proved that. And third of all,
I was more of an Oliver and Company kid.
Well, of course, I mean, you do like the musical stylings of Billy Joel, but beyond that.
Wow, way to call out RJ and not Gus.
We're getting really personal today.
Y'all are punchy. Y'all are real punchy. I thought you were punchy last week. Y'all are punchy this week.
It's a theme. Jeez.
It is. In third, we get along very well, and I just enjoyed spending time with her at the party, and I would like to continue that feeling of enjoyment.
All right. So what? You're looking for advice, or?
Oh, from you? Oh God, no. I just needed to tell someone that, and I am maybe a little bit of advice.
Well, I don't want to make shit up about Juno.
It's I don't need advice on Juno. We know each other very well, and of course this is a date situation. Yes, I'm looking at this as two friends hanging out, but however, I
want it to be something a little bit more than just a friend date.
I didn't say it, but I have a certain image to uphold. I'm flippant. I'm the one that doesn't care about things, yet here I am caring about this, and it's throwing me off. And you seem like the type who is in the know with these emotions like this.
Gus goes behind the bar, and as Sanafon is talking, he's going to mix him 3 shots. Sandy, I think all you have to do is just stay your very charming self. I don't think Juno's the type of gal to look at vanity and that sort of thing. If she enjoys your presence, she enjoys your presence. She doesn't keep bad company.
That's the thing, though. I'm not a good person.
You'd like to tell yourself that. But intrinsically, you are one of the nicest devils I've ever met.
You shut your mouth. And he takes a shot glass, sips it, and throws the glass on the ground to make a point.
Well, that was courage.
And then he takes the other 2 shot glasses like a cat would and just pushes them off the counter and let them both fall. And they still have drink in them.
Both luck and pluck. So, at least you got the courage down.
It's just she's very, very... She's nice. I don't... Okay, you cannot tell anyone this, because I've never disclosed this to anyone, but Juno basically saved my life. She picked me up when I was at my lowest, when I earned my freedom. I had nothing. I was just another imp on the street with nothing to my name. She let me live in the Lunar Quarter with asking no questions. I told her I would owe her debt, but she said no, and I asked why, and she says because this is what good people do, and I hated that at first. The whole idea of like doing something with nothing in return, like what the hell, am I right? But no, she let me stay in the Lunar Quarter and let me open up a business here and never ask for anything in return. And well, I felt that maybe I should, ask her out as a thing, to give back to her, because she's been through a lot lately. She's been through so much, and I just want her to relax and be happy, and figured maybe a date would do that. But she says this is not, I don't have to owe anything. So I thought about it, and well, I would like to go on a date with her because I generally think she's enjoyable to be around. Oh, shut up. Stop giving me that look, Gus. And he grabs a bottle from behind the bar and drinks it.
Gus has gone to like a chest pocket, tapped out a cigarette, and just lit one behind the bar. The best piece of advice I can give you, Sandy, is fucking go for it, man.
Fine, yes. Should I wear my usual accoutrements, or should I maybe dress up a little much better than usual?
If you're going on a date to impress, I say ball out.
I see. Yes, I will baller out, as you put it. Thank you, Gus, for the advice. And
I would be very careful, though. Max will probably kneecap you and then put you in a box and then put that box somewhere very dark, very deep.
That's very true. Perhaps we keep it quiet for now, that until the right moment occurs, and I'll tell Max myself about this, if things develop from it.
Gus just raises both of his hands like, it's not my secret to tell.
Indeed. And he finishes the rest of the bottle and sets it down. And he stands up. And as he's about to leave, he stops and looks back at Gus, says, I'm going to make sure, and I'm going to do it within all my power, to make sure you have that happy ending you deserve, Gus.
Gus gives Sanalphon a smirk. Well, I mean, a few nights ago was pretty good. Sorry, go on, get out of here.
He stares at him flatly for a bit, then chuckles. You're a good person, Gus. And he transforms into a cat and walks out.
Boing.
It's about break time. But we still have to hear from someone. Max, what are you doing? You're in your workshop?
Probably, but then when he hears that Juno is heading out, eventually goes and cleans up all the clothes that were thrown everywhere, starts doing laundry, goes back to the workshop, gets it set up to whatever he was working on, gets it so it's in a safe and stable place. Make sure Tetsuya has been watered and fed and walked, and then I think is like, oh shit, what do I do with the rest of my night? And is gonna call Pam and see what she's up to.
It's funny you should say that. You pick up your phone to give Pam a call. And as you do, it rings, and so does your doorbell.
Answers the phone and is like, hello, sorry, someone's also ringing the doorbell. And goes to answer.
It's Pam.
Now this just seems inefficient.
She's dressed rather nicely. A little going out dancing dress. It's in a nice, like dark blue. Looks kind of fancy. You know that drink we've been talking about?
Yeah.
Why don't we go get that?
Sure. Yeah. Do I even have anything as nice as that?
Oh, you look fine. Looks Max up and down. I mean, maybe change the shorts. There's maybe a few too many holes for, public consumption.
Yeah. I still have some jeans that fit.
I'll wait here.
And you're welcome to come in too, but yeah, I'll be a minute or two.
No rush.
Goes and gets changed. Changes to a different t-shirt that is, I think the one he had on is probably, had one of the sillier snarky sayings on it, and this one is much more tasteful.
Please define the difference between a snarkier printed tee and a more tasteful one.
No, this one probably doesn't have a print on it.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Max, it really is dressing up. I love it. Okay. I believe everybody is officially going to go see someone, potentially to go out on a date. Have I accomplished? Did I win? I think I win. Yes! And all before break time. With that, we're gonna go on our break. Hey! Please stick around, because, we've been teasing it this entire time, but when we come back, everyone goes on a date? Okay. We'll go to break. Stick around, refresh yourselves, refresh your drink, take your medicine, sit up straight, do some stretches. Dad, we missed you last week. What else should we do on break?
Well, not on break, but afterwards, get enough sleep. Go to bed at a reasonable time.
Yes. Get your Z's, my friends. All right. Well, yeah, don't do that right now, because you have to come back in about 10 minutes and watch the rest of this. But yes, later this evening. For now, stick around, and we shall see you very soon. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for sticking around with us while we took a break. We are refreshed. We have done bio things. We have shared even more hot outfits in our chat, like you do. And I believe we are all headed out for some lovely excursions. I feel like we're gonna bump around a little bit. I feel like we're gonna there was a lovely Netflix show where like one person went out on like 4 or 5 dates, and then they had to like pick someone to go out on a second date with. I'm picking up that vibe. I think we're gonna jump between all these dates a little bit. I think is the plan. We'll start with Juno and Sandy. Where do we meet?
So Sandy knocks on Juno's. Well, actually, skip like the whole like picking her up kind of thing. But he took her to the restaurant district of the Lunar Quarter.
Yes, that's absolutely a thing. Sure.
Yeah, definitely took her to the restaurant district of the Lunar Quarter. Currently he is wearing, I'm gonna post it in the GGK shows chat because I'm kind of proud of this outfit. It's currently wearing leather pants with a leather jacket, a mesh see-through shirt underneath that really does nothing, leaves nothing to the imagination, and a nice little beret on top of his head. But the key part about this is that what he's also wearing is he's wearing heels, because Sandy is short. He is short. He's like 5'5". So he wanted to wear heels so he could at least be somewhat tall to talk to Juno. So she doesn't, it's not for his sake. He was thinking about her sake, because he didn't want her to have to cant her head down so low when they were having conversations today. So he wore a nice pair of heels along with his outfit. He did his nails up very nice. Nice purple shine to his nails.
Chat is apparently offended that 5'5" is quote unquote short.
Wally's way too tall to know what short is.
I don't know what short is, all right? All y'all
What's
motherfuckers
short?
are short to me, all right? I am 6'6". Anything beneath me is short.
Short.
Okay?
That just
It's
means I
short.
can headbutt you in the chest.
Love it.
Okay, you two
Okay.
get a room.
Whereas I'm 5'3", so.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, he takes her to the restaurant district, but to the Lunar Quarter. But where he takes her
Mm-hmm.
to a tea shop called
Oh, you gave me a name. Thank you.
Yeah.
I was pulling up my list. No, you go, please.
The tea shop is called Grandmother's Tea. And the whole thing is it's ran by a werewolf who is this beautiful, kind elderly woman that everyone calls grandma. And whenever like little kids come into the tea shop to have tea, they always ask her, is she the big bad wolf from the stories who dressed up as the grandmother? And all she does is give a knowing wink, because she really is the big bad wolf. Back in her day, she was actually quite the hellion of a werewolf that people called the big bad wolf, because, man, she wrecked stuff in her day. But she settled down and went into retirement and opened up a tea shop.
I feel like a tea shop. As much as I can listen over and over to our favorite song, I think we need to bring it down a little bit.
Blasphemy.
Yeah, really.
I know. I know.
We only feel happy here. We're feeling happy, aren't we, chat?
We are so happy.
We're all
We're feeling happy.
We are so happy.
Anyway,
Does that mean I clear my trauma again?
No, kidding. Oh, good. Now chat is fearful. That's how we like chat. That's how we like chat.
Yes.
We love you. Lovely. Go to a little tea shop. Take a seat.
Like pulls out a chair for her and everything. Sit down. He sits down across from her, grabs a menu. I know you enjoy tea, so I made a bit of a reservation here. They created a flight of teas that you could choose from. They laid them out on little dishes, and you can smell them, and then you could decide which one you want. I chose 4 of the ones you regularly sip. I figured perhaps you could choose that one for this evening.
Yeah, that's really nice. I do like
He
tea.
when she calls him nice, it looks like he's having a moral quandary in his head when she says that. Nice, nice, yeah. Juno,
Yes?
Would you consider me nice? Or not nice, no. Anyone can be nice. Do you think I'm a good person?
Well, of course I do.
Why?
Well, I don't know. I mean, you are nice. At least to me. And Max and Gus and Leah sometimes when she deserves it. I'm joking, but you go out of your way to help people all the time. Especially me and Max, but Gus and Leah and Gwen and I don't know, just that's how good people do things. Is that they don't really have to tell you they're good. They show you.
Well, before we get into the nitty-gritty of the dating conversations, I would like to air out something that's been dwelling on my heart for quite a bit, well, since the party.
Does this also have to do with angels?
Oh, no. It
Okay.
does not. I was not going to bring that up.
I just don't think I can do that today.
Oh, no, I would not want to even talk of such things that, to stress you out. As I said, I would like you to relax this evening.
Okay.
But I want to say thank you. I never did thank you for everything you did for me.
You don't have to thank me.
No, I do though. And this is not because of some imp debt or demonic contract sort of thing. This is me trying to be good and be nice. You helped me when I was at my lowest, and for an imp who just received freedom, who we have nothing. We are cut off completely. We are at our lowest point. That is the point where an imp has the opportunity to either make something of himself or just fade away into obscurity and just become another statistic on the streets. You brought me into the Lunar Quarter without asking questions, out of the goodness of your heart, and I never did thank you for that. I mean, the first thing I said is that I owe you. But if I may say this, that let's say saying thank you, I would like to cancel our debt. Because friends shouldn't have debts with each other. They shouldn't owe anything with each other. They, as you said, they do things out of the goodness of their heart, not because they owe each other anything. And I would like to do more things for you because I want to, not because I owe you anything. If you don't mind.
Okay.
When she says okay, it looks like a huge weight is lifted off his shoulders. Oh, there. Yes, okay. I mean, it just doesn't mean that if I remove this debt, doesn't mean I will not spend time with you or still visit. I will still pop by and like nothing has changed in between us. But I would like to just do things for you because I want to. Because I like you.
I think that's fair.
Good. Now, why don't you choose the tea you would like? Like I said, I chose several of your favorites. Whichever one fits your fancy for this evening. We have a lovely lavender tea, a nice milky scent to it that fills the nostrils.
Are you trying to do my job for me?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, grandmother. I was just going over the flight with.
You're gonna serve them too. Coming up soon. You completely put me out of a job, huh?
Oh no, I would never do that to you, madam.
I'm just playing with you. Welcome.
Oh, you.
She'll go into all of that with you as you choose your teas. Max, let's move to you for a moment. You changed. Pam's waiting there in a pretty dress for you.
Still too pretty for Max, but he's not going to keep her waiting that long. All right. Where were you thinking? I mean, I know a couple places around, but I do most of my drinking here at home these days.
I'm on no place. I figure it'd be right up your alley. All right, come on. She takes you down the way. Thank you, RJ, for this one. To a place called the Stumble Inn. Looks like a nice dive bar. Ancient looking old jukebox. You'd probably love to play around with this thing, Max. You're pretty sure they have to get this fixed special because they probably don't have the parts for this anymore.
Yep.
A rather haggard but smiling bartender behind. And what looks like some regular old barflies. One of whom is entirely made of goop. Just a big old pile of goop sitting at the bar.
All right. Yeah. Definitely my speed.
Yeah, I figured as much. Well, I picked the bar. Why don't you go get the drinks? She'll wink at you.
And
Find a table.
What should I get you?
I'm pretty simple. Surprise me.
All right. Goes over to the bar. Alex knows very little about drinks, but gets, some nicer beers to start.
Well, okay.
Some Michelob Ultra.
Ooh. Bite your fucking tongue.
He's not your dad. Guess what kind of beer Val's parents bought for our wedding?
Michelob Ultra, yeah. Like 40 cases of it. So like, you know what? I'll take quantity over quality for a wedding.
There is that. Y'all didn't run out, I'm guessing, for that evening.
No,
so.
we had like 7 or 8 left over at the end, and I drank for like the next 2 months.
In their defense, they also made margaritas and also bought a shit ton of wine.
Yeah, we don't need to get into our entire wedding.
I just like to put your dad on blast every now and then on stream. Love you, Dad.
You grab some nice amber ales, sure. And the bartender sort of jerks their head toward Pam. You're Pam, huh?
For tonight, yeah.
Yeah, all right. Pulls out a bottle of rye whiskey, pours you both a shot. You'll thank me later. Go on.
Noted. Tips the bartender well and takes the 4 drinks over.
Now there we go. That's why you start an evening.
So, what have you been up to in the last few days? Anything terribly exciting?
Thankfully not. Not as exciting as... I still don't have the full story about whatever the fuck was going on.
Yeah, so, gosh, where to even begin? Because on the surface, it's, some Fae bullshit, exes bickering over each other. But then also it sounds like the Mother of Monsters wanted to cause chaos. We're not exactly sure what her goal was in all this. I still don't know why there was a puppy in the box that was buried.
See, I was going to ask about that. So the puppy's still around? That's still a thing?
Oh, yeah. Juno's been taking good care of it. I was honestly a little surprised that it didn't fall into the cliche of dad takes care of the new pet.
Fair enough. I figure she's probably grown out of that phase, so that's fair.
Probably, but I don't know if her family kept pets as a kid. That might be gauche for werefolk.
Fair. Aren't you retired, though?
Well, that's technically yes, but I help out when Juno needs it, and as you kind of saw, we have collected a little ragamuffin group, and
you got a whole goddamn menagerie, is what you got.
Yeah, and that menagerie always manages to get into some kind of trouble, though this was above and beyond what they usually get up to. but I can't just sit around the house doing nothing all day, so I still tinker, and figure I might as well tinker usefully.
If this is retirement for you, what the fuck did you do when you were working?
Well, quite a lot, but that's gonna require a few more drinks.
Oscar, just another round. Just keep coming. And you cast exposition on your life, I would assume.
Yep.
After a couple more beers. Yeah, we'll go with Leah. We'll
boy.
slide the camera over to you. Leah. Where'd you go?
I guess, given the music, is back at the Fae court.
Yeah, as predicted, it's a full-blown extravaganza per usual. The one change, however, is that as you enter the raucous court hall, you see a familiar figure sitting on a throne on the stage. You see the queen, apparently holding court this evening.
Rave court. I love it.
Rave court. My favorite kind.
This should be fun. It's not just gonna walk right up. It's gonna kind of like skirt around the edge of the dance floor / the court well.
Massive bodies, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And try to get close enough to like see what's happening. Maybe be able to be like within line of sight of Her Majesty, and but to see like what exactly they're doing.
Their Majesty is currently like a lounging, sort of half laying at this point on the throne, like one leg kicked up, and looks bored out of her fucking mind. There appears to be someone standing in front of her talking, and she like barely seems to be paying attention.
Is it like bunch of guards around her, or is it just kind of like people are coming up and chatting with her as they...
It appears on the stage she does have like what you would assume would be those 2 4-armed bodyguards, because we're just gonna keep going with this now. It's now a thing, I've decided. But yeah, so 2 of them are on the stage looking pretty casual, but armed.
Okay. I'm just gonna go for it. Leah just goes like up to the edge of the stage, like trying to make eye contact, and like just like waves a little bit and goes, hey, so do queens dance, or do they just sit on their ass for the entire party?
Turns to whoever she's talking to. We're done. Mm-hmm. Go. Leah.
Hi.
Hello. They dance occasionally. Why do you ask?
Would Her Majesty like to?
Fine. I lead.
Of course.
She elegantly leaves the stage. People part the fuck out of the way. Like, most everyone looks as if they are going pretty hard right now, but somehow they manage not to brush against the queen as she descends from the stage. And Leah, you have eyes on you, girl. It is not every day that the queen leaves her throne to come to the dance floor.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what Leah expected.
So there's definitely some fairly obvious chatter as people continue enjoying themselves this evening, but you have some onlookers for sure.
So that looked boring as hell.
You would be absolutely correct.
Why?
Holding court. It does have some responsibilities.
Don't you have like people for that though?
Usually. The more important things come straight to me.
So Boring McSnooze Fest was important then.
Yeah, possibly affected the lives of every Fae being in this entire building.
That's pretty heavy.
Yeah.
So
If I wanted to talk about all of that, I would have stayed on the stage.
yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
So what are you doing with the rest of your night then after your courtly duties are upheld?
I figured you would have answered that question already.
I'm
You're here, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm kind of hungry.
What would you like?
Anything special? And I was always told never to eat anything over here, but I don't know how much of that is just propaganda.
Most of it, but not all.
I will take Her Majesty's recommendation.
Points towards her rooms. Someone very quickly runs back there, apparently. I'll have something prepared.
Sounds great. One question. Mia.
Mm-hmm.
The girl I met the first time we spoke.
Mm-hmm.
Does she live here? Does she, like, what's her association? Yes. I never asked.
Yes, she lives here.
Is she doing okay?
Doing fine. Why?
Well, so I think I mentioned this before. I have certain I'm trying to think. Visions. I have visions eventually, occasionally, and I was a bit concerned about her, that she might be in some danger.
What sort of danger?
I'm not sure. That, you know, they're vague. Those sorts. I'm sure you have some understanding of those things. It's hard to know until I can do a more thorough reading. So I was worried that she might be in some sort of peril, and so I wanted to make sure she was okay.
Taps one of the 4 armed guards. Find Mia. I assume she's probably in her quarters. Thank you. We'll see.
Okay, great. Like I said, I was just worried. I don't really know her, but I know you did, and I didn't know how important she was.
I take care of my people.
It seems like you do.
You were hungry.
Starving.
Points back toward her chambers.
As you wish. And Leah will start walking that way.
We'll leave Leah there.
I'm going to mark corruption for lying about my vision.
Yeah, good idea. Everyone dances. We have just like a shot of everyone. You're all dancing. Who knows why?
Even
It's
at the
great.
tea house.
Even at the tea house. Even grandma.
Turned into a
She's
rave.
busting it.
I do have a question about the tea while we're kind of transitioning. So drinking tea on a date is not something that Leah would do.
You did something that Leah wouldn't do. You promised.
Got him.
And
Got 'em.
because of that, I know instantly if someone has broken their word or reneged on a deal you made, and I take a debt on them and +1 ongoing to claim what you deserve from them and their
This
allies.
feels exceedingly dramatic.
Well, I don't know how often this is going to be
You
able to
met
come up.
Leah.
Have you met Leah?
Are
This
you
is my
telling
words are
me
wind ability.
that if Leah was on a date and had a little too much to drink and needed some caffeine, she would not take a cup of tea if offered?
Leah would not get dressed up like you did and sit at a tea house. You need to get out there. You need to flaunt it. You need to be sweaty and grinding. And yeah, that's what Leah thinks.
Well, Leah's
Val does
entitled to
not
her
think that's-
opinion,
Val
but
thinks
Leah
that's
also
a-
didn't get asked out on a date, so.
Val thinks it's a
Oh.
lovely.
Oh! Sorry.
Pow, pow, pow.
But this is definitely not something Leah would do.
No, it's super not.
Nope.
Not in a million
I-
years.
I'll leave that up to Savvy. Savvy, do you feel that's appropriate?
I'm fine with it.
All
Because
right, then.
I'm just imagining that Leah's like walking off the dance floor and like stops her and says, "Fucking tea? Are you serious?"
We might do other stuff. You don't know.
Gus.
Before my turn rolls around, a facilitator.
Yes.
At the beginning of the game, when I was pressing the circle button to jump, when I was revealing my in-depth backstory of Amnesiac, would that have triggered an intimacy move with everyone in the graveyard?
You son of a bitch. You would have triggered an intimacy move. Yes. Whether every single one of you motherfuckers gets that is a question that I need to double check on real quick.
But if anything, I guess that whole revelation affected Juno and Max the most.
Yeah.
Probably.
This is date night. Why are you making me go all crunchy and check rules, RJ?
Hey, don't.
You're ruining the mood.
Games based around intimacy, Sid.
Because if I can get everyone in this intimacy move, I can teleport to anyone.
Okay.
It's gonna be great.
RJ, power gaming through roleplay.
The best type of power gamers.
Okay. I believe what is stated
With another person.
with another person. You're killing me, Smalls. I swear to God. Okay.
Final jump
Yeah.
over the fence and get the goddamn ball. Run away from this Cujo-looking motherfucker.
Okay, when you trigger the intimacy move.
Okay. I don't know what this means.
It means that those that shared the intimacy with you would not mark their circles when we go through.
Okay.
You triggered it.
Cool. Don't worry, it's
Now can you go on your date?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
I'm very worried. You're like, now I can travel to everyone anytime.
When they're in trouble, that's the thing. I spend the hold when they're in trouble to teleport to them.
Just checking.
This is me Gus having Overwatch on everyone. It's fine. I imagine Gus is at the bar still. He's taken out a bottle from the crate and poured himself a glass, and he has this very... If a ghost could look sick, it's a new alcohol that's been distilled with the rankles on the farm, and it does not taste good at all. Even to like creatures from the Vale.
Molly just goes,
I'm getting a hint of like dishwater and
I didn't think anything could be worse than Malort, but that's worse than Malort.
That's definitely worse than Malort. That's a good thing they sold it to us on the cheap. I feel bad, but I think we're gonna have to pour this one down.
No, we will not waste alcohol. We'll just give them out for free to every bachelorette party that comes through.
Oh, bless you, Molly. You are so intelligent.
I'm a genius, I know.
You're a genius. That's why I pay you the big bucks.
Yeah, about that.
What's up?
Oh, I'm just saying, if I'm gonna, be taking on a lot of these other responsibilities, maybe you should give me manager pay.
We'll talk about it.
Okay. She saunters off to a rather annoying group of bachelorettes to hand off free drinks. About 20 seconds later, you just hear the entire group collectively go, "Oh! Oh! Oh!" It's really entertaining.
I imagine Gwen comes in with like a box of Gus's old stuff.
Yeah, you could have chatted with her about that. She offered.
You'll like nod and take her back to the office, and they'll go through that for the night. But like, if he doesn't really see anything that triggers anything, it's been a long time since it was just you and me. You wanna go grab something over at the halal cart?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh, thanks for burning this stuff, by the way.
Yeah, it was a experience. I mean, I've got a trash can for it now. Yeah, a lot of the folks on the job site were a little worried there for a moment, but
Just say you're going through a messy breakup.
yeah, that's exactly what I went with, actually. Yeah, just I don't know how many times they're gonna buy that, so I might have to find somewhere else.
Until he gives you back the cat, he's not getting his clothes back.
I'll write that down. Pulls out a little notebook. Finds a new page.
Gus just like chuckles to himself as they head on out. He'll like look over to Molly, give him a thumbs up, like, you're in charge tonight.
Gives you one of these, of course.
I really have to renegotiate their pay.
They're good.
They are very good. Maybe Maybe I'll get someone else hired on. We'll see.
I mean, if you're going to be, you know, doing a lot of this work, I don't know, makes sense that you might be away from here more often.
Yeah. How are you handling all this information?
You know, the hardest part about it might be not asking my coworkers if they're Sasquatches. It's just, it feels, I don't know, a little
Impersonal?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, would it change anything if you did find out if they were Sasquatches?
I don't know. Might be someone to talk to.
I'll give Buck a shout. Tell him you're on the in the know.
All right.
You seriously
Maybe he
thought
can-
it was because he was Greek?
I mean, yeah.
Buck is like nearly 7 feet tall, and they'll just walk and talk.
Back at the tea shop.
So you're telling me, even all the movies, I know that they're just movies, but you're telling me honestly, you've never just upright and played baseball with a bunch of vampires before?
No.
Huh. I always thought, perhaps the vampires and werewolves maybe met up for some kind of intramural activities.
Not baseball. I also don't know a whole lot of vampires. I played softball with a werecat once.
You play softball with a werecat.
Well, he was more of a cougar, but you know.
I see. Damn it.
You would have liked him.
Oh, really? Why is that?
Oh, he's just really hard not to be friends with, to be honest.
I see. Well, damn it, Savvy.
Got him!
Oh my gosh.
Deep cut.
Oh man. He like sips his tea like, where are cougars? Never would expect such. Well, tell me something, Juno. If
Okay.
there was the one thing that you would love to do out of anything in this grand city we live in, what would it be?
It's hard to say. I don't have a lot of time to not do anything. So I don't know. I'm kind of torn between doing something really exciting and not wanting to do anything because my life is full of a lot of unwanted excitement.
Well, I understand the unwanted excitement thing, but if you would like to do something exciting, would you like to go for a run? It is a very nice night out tonight, if you catch my drift.
I don't.
You don't?
I mean, I love running.
Mhm.
I don't think I catch your drift.
Oh, well, I mean, well, it is a full moon, and I chose full moon unless you would like to perhaps enjoy your werewolf side this evening.
Oh.
I mean, I'm not a werewolf, but I can participate in running activities of the animalistic type. And he does like this thing.
You know, I never really thought of it as something to be enjoyed.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I know I don't want to pry too much, but why is that then?
Well, did I ever tell you how I ended up here?
Oh no, you haven't.
I guess it's not really a fun story.
Well, I told you of how I was at the bottom of my rung. I mean, I opened up with a bit of a dour note, so I'm totally fine with you telling me your story. Plus, I'd like to get to know more about what ticks.
Okay. If I'm being honest, when I took you in, I guess is how you said it. I mean, it was easy for me because that's the kind of thing I've always done. But it was also easy to do because I know what that's like. You sort of reminded me a lot of me in a weird... I know what it's like to feel like you're at the bottom. I came over a little bit before the big event, sort of when everything was ramping up. And people always ask this. I didn't like get bit or anything weird. I was born like this. So my parents were werewolves, lycans, whatever, too. We kind of got forced through, sucked through, whatever, when everything started to go down, and they didn't make it.
See.
So when I got here, when the moon was out, or when I got particularly stressed, I had this thing that would happen to me that was really dangerous and scary, and I couldn't let anybody know about it. And then Sam happened, and Max, and then the lunar quarter, and everything's been kind of non-stop since the Daltons took me in.
So you're saying is that I can see what you mean, that you want excitement, but you don't want that unwanted excitement, because it seems like you've been constantly moving forward without taking a stop, have you?
Yeah, it's exactly like that. And I'm not really cut out for that, Andy. I can turn into a big wolf monster. And I'm scared of a lot of things that seem kind of silly when you look at it in that light. But mostly I just don't want anybody to get hurt anymore. And I especially don't want to be the one that does it. So.
Well, that is that is quite of a reason to have such stress. I would never want. I would never believe that you could hurt anyone. Well, I know you can. You're actually quite strong. You're very powerful, but I know deep down that you wouldn't. And if you ever did, it wouldn't be on purpose, or it wouldn't even be an accident. Because I know you have quite control over yourself. You're a very capable person. And I can understand that even with all the work you do, and just don't feel cut up for a moment to just stopping and taking a moment. I would love you to have that moment. Just taking a moment just to stop and, well, smell the tea. I mean, I'm not sure what something exciting I could provide you, but just know this, if you ever do want anything exciting or anything like that, I can provide it for you. And if you ever just needed a moment of break and relaxation from all the hustle and bustle of leading the city or the district, I can do that for you too. I'm pretty good at giving people a break from everything. I mean, that is what my facilities is all about. People of any walks of life, no matter how powerful or how low they are on the totem pole, can just come and relax. I feel like I would like to make sure that I could do that for you. Just you have a moment to relax. And I'm triggering an intimacy move. My intimacy move is that whenever I share a moment of intimacy with someone, I promise to get them something they want without asking for anything in return. And I give them a debt and take +1 ongoing to getting what they promised them. And Sandy looks at her, and he hesitantly puts his hand on top of hers, and he says, I can't say that I can promise you a grand day or whatever, but I can at least promise that I can provide you with whatever you need that will make you happy, Juno. I'll even move mountains for you. I will make people disappear if I have to get that thing for you, but I just want you to take a moment and just stop and breathe once in a while.
Okay.
It's probably hard, but
Let's go for a walk. I want to look
Yes.
at the moon.
Yes, let's go for a walk and look at the moon. And he'll pay for the tea. He'll stand up and offer his arm to her.
She'll take it.
And he'll go outside to watch the moon with her as they walk.
Sandy and Juno head out for a moonlit stroll. Max, how many drinks have you had?
Let's see. Let's roll a d6.
Okay.
4.
Okay. Does that include shots? Or is
No,
that just beers?
that's just beers.
Okay. How's Max doing?
Not as good as he pretends he is. but I mean, he's not in danger of being sick. It's just like, oh, he can't, he does not have the tolerance he thought he did.
Pam is unfazed.
So I told you what I used to do. How'd you get into this? I mean, I know your kid does this, but did they learn it from you, or how'd that work?
Yeah, Frankie's a good kid. I had no idea about any of this. I mean, we all kind of knew something was going on, obviously. I've picked up that human beings are pretty oblivious when they want to be, myself included, but, obviously we know something's going on. No, Frankie introduced me to pretty much everything, but you know, when you watch your child struggle a little bit, you're gonna do everything you can to help them out, right? So whatever they needed to learn, I did the same. And things just kind of fell into, well, the business of sorts. Most of the time, I just kind of run the books and Frankie does their thing. But, things got a little more busy. And, sometimes we had to, tag team it. So they go out on a job, I go out on a job. And, turns out I'm pretty damn good at it. So.
You most certainly are.
Why, thank you.
Yeah, I just, I don't know, with me and my kids, well, kid and Juno, who's my kid, I guess I always took it as if they were getting into a mess, then it was, well, that I had done something wrong or hadn't done enough, but I didn't even really get into this until after Sam died in the jungle. So, it's the epitome of hindsight is 2020 and all that. But as far as I know, nothing out there that goes bump in the night can do time travel, so can't go back and fix it.
Yeah, I hear that. Are you thinking about getting back into the game full time?
Not if I can avoid it, but Triple J definitely has a vendetta against me, and it's gonna come calling at some point.
You shouldn't test those types, you know that, right?
No, but he's just such a little shit. I couldn't help it.
He was a little shit. It was funny, don't get me wrong, but yeah, seems a little trigger happy, if you know what I mean.
Yep. But, it'll come with the job, and if it's not too objectionable, I'll do it. And if it's, wants me to cross the line, then I'll tell him to screw himself.
And just like that, probably.
Maybe a little more colorful.
Well, like I said, Frankie and me keeping things going. It's gotten pretty busy, so if you change your mind.
I mean, I'm always happy to help friends, but yeah, I don't think I think I might be disappointing Juno if I got back into it.
Well, believe me, I know what it is to need to take care of your kid. But, well, as they will likely remind us every day, they are grown.
I know, but there's still, it's always a version of them in your mind's eye that's still a kid, even though I never really saw Juno as, an actual pup. But there's still that mental image of her.
Well, if you won't come and work for us, then I guess that means we're gonna have to figure out another way for you to, spend a little time.
I mean, I'm happy to freelance, but unless you've got a top of the line armory at your place, I'm pretty sure my workshop's gonna be better suited to your needs.
Sorry, I should have been a little more specific there. I didn't mean for work. I just meant for spending time.
Oh. Sure. Yeah. I mean, you hadn't called and I hadn't decided to call you, I would have just, put on Jeopardy or Wheel of Fortune or something tonight.
They still have Wheel of Fortune? Is that a thing?
No, it's all reruns, but it's people still love that old shit, so
Yeah, I know Vanna made it through, the convergence and everything. I didn't think Pat did though, so
yeah, and it just wasn't the same without him, so they just stick with the reruns. There's that one season with the new host that no one talks about. I think they burned all the tapes.
Well, I heard that Vanna ate him. I mean, because she's a vampire. There's no other way she still looks that good. I mean,
yeah, I could see it, though. I would have hoped that all those years of working together, she would have developed a fondness for him, but maybe it was just a real asshole. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm gonna get another. Yeah. She'll head back to the bar for another round. And you'll be happy to note there, Max, that as cool as she seemed, as she stood up, there's a little bit of a wobble. Just a little tiny one.
Oh yeah, it's the thing of you don't realize how drunk you are until you stand up, and it's like,
stand
oh
up,
shit.
Yeah. Leah.
Yes, sir.
I'm most assuredly that Leah's very happy right now, so we'll change it over to that. Leah, the camera pans over to you, and you are laid out on a bunch of satin-covered cushions, and there are now several Fae feeding you. Like a la the grapes situation, but any number of delicious dishes that you thought about even. And the queen is lounging as well. Seems to think it pretty standard.
I have to admit, the people feeding you thing,
Mhm.
thought it was going to be weird. Is a little weird, but I'm kind of into it.
You get used to it after a while.
When was the last time you even held a fork?
That is an excellent question.
the fact that you don't know offhand is very impressive.
Huh. Is fed another bite. And a short time later, the door opens and you see Mia. Your Majesty, you called for me? It was my evening off, but... Yeah, Sterling, no, Leah had some questions for you.
Yeah,
Hi.
hi. Remember me?
Yeah. Leah, Mia.
Yeah, Leah, Mia. It's good to see you again.
Mhm.
How are you? Are you doing okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
I was worried about you. I had I don't know if I mentioned it last time. I have visions and foretellings, prophecies, that sort of thing. I had one about you. It was very vague.
Me?
Mm-hmm. And I was worried that you were in danger.
Oh. From... Sort of looks to the queen like, oh god. In danger from what?
I don't know. It's hard to parse out the details exactly with these sorts of things. Could I do? Would it be? We can set up a time later on. I could do a reading right now if you want me to, or we can talk later. I don't want to interrupt, or obviously this isn't my space, so.
Oh, of course. I don't wish to interrupt your evening, of course. Why don't we say, why don't you, come to visit tomorrow?
That should be fine. What time works for you?
In the morning. I'm
Morning.
usually working by the afternoon.
I will be here in the morning then. One way or another.
The queen laughs under her breath. In one way or another.
Okay. We'll talk then. And it didn't seem urgent. Usually they get more clear as things go on, so it seemed very vague, so that probably means there's plenty of time to figure that out.
Okay. I was just gonna go back to my chambers and probably watch some TV. Is that okay?
It seems fine. Avoid the color peach.
Looks down at the lovely like silk skirt that she's wearing. It has accents of peach. She looks very concerned.
Yeah.
Should I
Probably
change?
Yeah. If you have any sweatpants or anything, just to be safe. Yeah.
She immediately just takes the skirt off. All right. Right. I'll leave this here and I'll see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay. Your Majesty. She walks out with no skirt on. Completely unfazed.
Okay then. Good deed done. Well, half of a good deed done. Boy, it's exhausting helping people.
Look who you're talking to.
Yeah, I can't imagine how you do it. I can barely be in charge of myself.
Well, I'm happy to be in charge of you, if you'd like.
Please.
Leave us.
Leave the charcuterie. Thank you.
As we take a spin back toward Gus.
I imagine they have gotten food. They are sitting near a fountain, just chatting. Gus gets quiet for a moment. if I'm gonna be going back out there, it might get a bit dangerous.
We'll go with you. But Juno said they'd go too. I mean, I'm coming. If we're gonna find whatever did this to you, then I'm coming with you.
That's just the thing, though, isn't it? Like, everyone's volunteering to come with me on this little crusade of mine, and it's just now hitting me that I don't want to lose anyone again.
Safety numbers? All that?
Yeah, maybe, but look how well that played out last time. Now,
I feel like it's a little different, right? I mean, they sent you in. You wouldn't tell me everything, but the mission was to find something. Do you remember at all what it was?
no. But I feel like it's probably something I should forget.
What do you mean?
If the angels are sent out a hit squad to stop us from finding whatever is inside those jungles, it might not be worth looking into the source, you know? I just want to get everyone home. And if we can take out the bastard that started all this, so much the better. But the priority is Sam and everyone else.
Okay. The mission is bring them home.
I owe Juno and Max that much.
Yeah, I think I do too at this point. But if we find what did this, I mean, I can't promise you that we won't make a move.
Whatever's in that jungle can hurt angels, Gwen. I don't know about you, but I have not heard of, well, very much that can take one down. You still feel confident?
I don't back down easy.
You don't have to remind me that. You know, and all this kerfuffle, I never really quite asked you. Do you wanna pick off where we left off? It's not much of well, you could say I'm pretty much a homebody at this point, or lack thereof.
I've been waiting for you to ask about that.
He'll lean into her.
Yeah, she'll kiss him.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if that wasn't clear, then yeah.
No, I got it the first time.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Maybe you should try. I don't think I got it quite the first time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Maybe you might have to explain it to me a bit more.
Yeah, she'll explain it to him a couple more times. About time to end. Why don't we get some nice ending tableaus, shall we? Juno and Sandy.
Definitely Sandy is letting her lead the moonlight walk, letting her show him her favorite spots to look at the moon, letting her show him why she loves the lunar quarter so much, kind of thing, letting her guide this walk through the lunar quarter, kind of thing.
Probably the most Juno's talked to anybody in a long time.
Oh, Sandy is hanging on her every word.
Lovely. Max.
At one point, Max probably went over and started tinkering with the jukebox and put on, Piano Man or something and got, all the people in the bar to sing along.
Oh, now Max is my real dad.
Well, either that or American Pie.
Max is still my real dad.
I like to think they went through both at some point in the evening. I like this. So even the blob in the corner has somehow taken out what was this, an appendage and raised their glass and swinging it along. And Pam throws an arm over Max's shoulder as they sing along. Yeah. Leah.
I think the tableau for Leah is, I think it's dark and she's laying there in the bed and there's just a little bit of light coming in from, I imagine, some sort of enchanted window or something like that. She just kind of looks over and there's a moment of something clicking and she just in a moment of kind of internal panic, she just goes, shit. And that's it.
And Gus.
I think after their dinner by the fountain, they'll head back to the bar to go look at more of the stuff. And there's a song that's coming out of the bar, and Gus just goes, no. No, 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 no. The door flies open. Someone's on stage singing Total Eclipse of the Heart again.
Molly's just got her hands up. They paid, okay? What am I gonna say? Do you want the $50?
It's worth it. It's worth it.
That's what I said.
Just walks into the back, into his office, and the door just slams.
Excellent. And now we can all feel happy again. Yay! Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out with us tonight. We did lots of RP. Woo! It was date night. It was lovely. Y'all didn't even let me use any. I'm gonna waste time and I'm gonna tell you all of the stupid, like, punny restaurant names that I came up with that none of you all used. All right? Are you ready? Are you fucking ready for this? Here we go. This is the most prep I've ever done. Here we are. This was from RJ. Ifriti. Eat Friti. It's an Indian place. It's a good one. I like that. Baba Black Bean. Veggie burger spot. Obviously. We did get to use the stumble in. We did get to use that one. I did appreciate that. Another good one. Faux sure. Vietnamese. Obviously. And the fancy restaurant that I thought someone would pick, Pianta Mortale.
Ooh.
I mean, come on. It means deadly plant. It's cool. Seemed appropriate. So yeah, we got that out of the way. You're welcome. And thank you for joining us tonight. If you were in chat, we appreciate you. We're gonna go around. Please remind us one more time who you are, where we can find you on the internet. And I need some stars and wishes. We'll just start from the top with Val.
Hello, everybody. I'm Val, Kraken's Crown, all that stuff again. Stars and wishes. I think I'll give my star to... I'm going to give my star to Sandy, because even though Leah gave it a lot of crap, that date was very cool. I think that was very empathetic date to take Juno on. Some calming teas, things like that for the anxiety child. And wish. I don't know. My wish is to see it. You know what? My wish. I really want to see Turbo Teen show up. We threw that out there as a rumor so long ago, and we haven't got a chance to bring them in. I'll bring them in somehow. It's really like I'm just a reminder for myself to bring Turbo Teen in at some point.
Making Turbo Teen happen. Okay. Wow. This puts a little bit of a wrench in what I thought would be our next major event, but hey, I'll make it work. It's fine. Anything else?
I believe in you. No,
Thank you.
So Star Wish, yeah. Join us tomorrow for the premiere of Neon Gods. Very excited for it. 9 o'clock Eastern Time, right here. So come hang out with us for our session 0.
Thank you, Val. Savvy.
Thank you, Sid.
Hi. I'm Savvy. I'm Savvy Seaworth on the internets. You can find me on Twitter. Screaming. Mostly. And my streaming schedule is pinned there. I'm here a lot of the time, and on Sunday nights I'm on twitch.tv/LBHack'emUp playing Masks and soon to be playing Dungeons and Dragons. In that game I play another very nice person who's just doing her best. She's also on a plane that she didn't come from, trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. Yeah, great. I have a type. Stars and wishes. My star is gonna go to Max. To Alex. She's really dadding it up. I really enjoyed seeing Max not at home. Go out and, like, do something that Max wants to do. That was really nice. And I enjoyed it. And also I love Piano Man and American Pie. So I think they're A+ references. And my wish is that Juno is gonna have to tell Max that she went on a date with Sandy of all people. And so I don't
want to get the dad talk from Max.
And so I really want to have that conversation because Juno really wants Max to be involved in her life, and she just doesn't know how to talk to him sometimes. But she's gonna try.
I am ready for this.
Get ready.
And I think it's gonna be great. That's me.
Thank you, Savvy. Speaking of dad, Alex.
Well, I just went with Piano Man and American Pie because that's what my dive bar in college would all sing to.
They're
Hello.
such good songs.
Yeah, I'm Alex, OMG. It's some guy on the internet's here Tuesdays, Thursdays, sometimes Saturdays, and Sundays, and also over on LB's channel, Sunday evenings. Let's see. I think my star is going to go to Val and Leah because I was not expecting Leah to catch feelings. So that's going to be an interesting development for her to realize that, oh, that's a thing to have to contend with now.
Or deny endlessly.
Yeah, I'm thinking that one, probably. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure it's not going to come up and cause any issues. Let's see. My half wish is that my allergies hadn't come back for the second half and made that miserable. But in terms of game stuff, I'm excited to potentially bring in the NPC I made who has ties to the jungles that I mentioned. I don't even know if that was on stream back in session 1, but it's in my notes for session 1.
I don't believe you did. So we'll get to meet them. Fun. Yep. Anything else for you, Alex?
Gosh, part of me wants to, because I've started keeping a list of dad jokes, but I don't know if I should use them now or save them for actual in-game moments.
I mean, you can just give us one right now. I'm not going to say no to one right now.
Okay. Where do bad rainbows go?
Oh, no.
To Prism. They get a light sentence.
Oh my god, I was okay with just Prism, but then you went a step further.
It was the 1-2 punch.
It was.
Yeah, that got me.
I can see now that Alex isn't going to pull any punches with these dad jokes.
Yeah.
Everyone's so goddamn punchy in this game.
For real.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you very much. And I wish I could make the trees stop having sex to alleviate some pain for you, but I don't have that power yet.
Oh, hold on. That's too closely related to my NPC for next time. I don't want to think about them having sex. Anyway.
Hold on to that thought.
Yeah. Or don't.
Scatter it to the wind just like the pollen, dude. Come on.
Share it with the class, man.
RJ.
Hi, everybody. I'm RJ, and you can catch me at RJS282 on Twitter and Twitch, where I tweet about the nerdy things in my life and sometimes tweet with my friends. Next time you can catch me here is on Saturday for Star Power. Woo! But yeah, I love this game a lot. Everyone's very punchy except for Sandy, who's catty.
Shameful.
Juno gets too drunk with that, mean that she has to take some hair of the dog.
For every bad joke that you guys make, I turn the music up 5% louder.
So you're at like 200% right now?
Yeah, no one can hear us right
now. Stars and wishes. My star's gonna go to Juno for coming out of her comfort spot and going on this date. Our sweet girl. I hope she's being happy.
She's some.
She's some. She's less anxious. She's still anxious, just a little bit less.
Just a little less.
Wishes. I've been headcanoning Sam and Gus facts. Like, how they first met.
Are we gonna get like a little Sam flashback at some point? Is that what we're angling for?
Maybe, we'll see.
Okay.
Please do it. I need that serotonin in my life. Give me that good serotonin. RJ.
It's gonna be so good.
It's gonna be so good, RJ. I need that serotonin in my life.
It's like the Duke Boys, but like without the car. Gus and Sam are at it again.
Oh my god. Amazing. Anything else for you, RJ?
No. Unless you want me to dole out some more bad jokes.
We'll save that for right before we go off stream. How's that?
Cool. I'll go filter them now.
Okay, cool. Wally.
What's up, y'all? It's me, Wally. You can find me on Twitter at WALLE132. Pretty much talking about the stuff I'm in and what's on my brain and being a very enthusiastic, uplifting person in general. Where can you actually? Oh yeah, I always forget to talk about this. Monday, for the next 2 weeks, I'll be over at Kobold Press playing in part 3 of The Great Ooze Escape, where I play my cute little isekai demon lord, because it's basically I'm playing a demon lord who got reincarnated as a slime. So it's like that one time I got reincarnated as a slime. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. I play a tiny little angry demon lord in the form of a slime, and it's so much fun. Check it out, Kobold Press, every Monday at 5 p.m. Eastern. My stars and wishes, my star goes to I gotta give it to Juno for just coming out of her comfort zone. I just want to take Juno, put her on a pillow, and just go, everything is okay. She won't listen because Juno is like 75% Chihuahua, so tiny little ball of anxiety. But I just really enjoyed seeing her open up, and also like some good Juno backstory. You can never go wrong with character backstory at all. That was delicious. My wish, let's see, what is my wish? I'm ready for Sandy to just unleash this bloody, brutal revenge he wants to unleash on these angels. Like, it's not going to be pretty, like, at all. It's going to be very mythological, like, and it's going to be, like, analytical. It's going to be biggin. It's going to be a biggin, I mean, he's an upset cat. You don't piss off a cat, They just get it, very passive aggressive in everything they do, and that's what he's ready to do. So I'm ready to see some revenge hijinks from Sandy.
I love it. Anything else, Wally?
No, that's all I got going for me. Yeah.
Thank ya. And I have been your Fae-cilitator this evening. I'm Christina Sid. You can find me on the Twitters at Greek Sid. When I am not here, which is several nights a week, you will find me over Wednesdays over on twitch.tv/critical misses, where starting this next Wednesday, we are starting our second season of Queer Society. Very excited. Should be a good time. My star for this evening will have to go to Gus for just it needed to happen. You needed to ask your former girlfriend who thought you were dead to move back in with you. That took some guts that you don't have because you are dead, but it did, and I salute you for that.
All I'm saying is Saga proved us like that statement wrong. Ghosts totally have guts. Just saying.
And my wish. My wish is for us to riddle this game with all of these juicy rumors that we have. I went back through, I was getting ideas. There are so many of them, y'all. I'm not just talking about the Turbo Teen, because I know I've got to get that in here now. We still have Alf in there. We still have Sorcerer Boy Band. We have several, and I fully intend to use.
Did we say Alf?
Yes, yeah. And can you guess who was that?
I mean, I'm gonna believe Val, but
yeah.
I mean, Val knows what's up.
I'm pretty sure I also made the cast of Fast and Furious. Canon.
You in fact did that. That is also in there. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I miss doing Rumors Daily. Can we go back to that?
Absolutely not. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody.
Just ruining our fun.
I do
Nothing
have to
here.
rein it in. Yeah, I know. It's been terrible. No fun was had at all. This was the worst. Thank you, as always, to my amazing players. Y'all make this shit easy and enjoyable. And until next time, a good game and good night, internet.
Oh.